bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. Things I do, see, I've forgotten every November. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, your lips are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen.
But
What